Wallens Family Field in Cobb County, Georgia. It's the North Dakota State Bison against the Kennesaw State Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by my fellow Colorado grad, Joel Platt. And Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us. Hey, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the Owls head coach before the game. One thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. We'll see how the weather affects this game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Handoff here from the shotgun. It breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Now here he goes. Past the 10. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Kennesaw State. Now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Testing the right side here. First out and more. He's still running. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here, they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made, a lot of space now. He's in the clear. Now here he goes. Past the 10. Touchdown, North Dakota State. There was no catching him that time.
Well, you can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts, the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29.
It's always important to stay on schedule as an offense. It allows you to have full disposal of your playbook, and you don't get into those obvious passing situations. So even though they're not moving the chains here, this is what I would call a very successful play because you're on schedule.
They stop him, but it's a first down.
This O-line is doing work. Doesn't have to be a big gain in the run game to be successful. Here in a short yardage situation, they're able to just hand it off and let the big fellas up front do work. And they're able to pick up that first down. Good job up front.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Back to pass. It's Collins. Quick throw to his receiver. The pass is intercepted. Oh, he's bringing it back. Could take it all the way. Inside the 20. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Chris, I think the true measure of a quarterback is not how you're playing when everything's going well, but how quickly can you bounce back from a mistake. And here, interceptions are going to happen, but what does the quarterback do moving forward? How quickly can he get back into rhythm?
Looking for a gap. It's Scott. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Great job up front by this defensive line, these linebackers. You can see that this quarterback was a bit confused. He hands the football off on the RPO, but there's nowhere to go. No gain. Great job by this defense.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
I really love this decision by the quarterback because he doesn't force the ball down the field. He gets what he can get, and he creates a much more manageable third down. Now you've got a better chance to move the chains and convert on this next down than you otherwise would have being backed up.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And now a timeout called by the offense. That's their first. Now left with 2 of them here in the first half. Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, North Dakota State. Looked like a designed run all the way, and the big guys up front do a great job for the touchdown.
Chris, these type of plays and these schemes are such an advantage for the offense. You're adding that extra player to the run game by having your quarterback carry the football, and it's so difficult to adjust for a defense. And that physicality of that O-line, you're exactly right. They're winning the line of scrimmage. That's an easy touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Now it's second down here. To throw, it's Collins. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Design quarterback run.
This D-line is just winning the line of scrimmage and this battle up front. They're being more physical and more aggressive, and the quarterback doesn't have really any chance to gain positive yards. You can tell he's fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage from the get-go.
Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Looking for a receiver. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch downfield. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare. So it's North Dakota State on top right now. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Wide open downfield. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. The Owls looking to keep this drive moving. It's a shotgun run call. He's got a crease. Touchdown, Owls. Powers into the end zone.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line now. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
And the point after is right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The North Dakota State offense takes the field, ready to get the drive going. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. You're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. It makes it now 2nd down and 14. Dropping back. It's Hayes. Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Chris, our conversation with this defensive group was all about being physical, and they told us that when the quarterback runs, they have to contact him. Well, they're allowing him to just run out of bounds right here. This is clearly not part of the game plan. They need to be more physical when this guy leaves the pocket.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
This group is just not on the same page right now. The timing, something about this offense seems off, and clearly the quarterback is feeling that.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. And they'll use the ground game here. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Looking to throw. It's Hayes. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this is the advantage of a good quality big tight end, is that he can basically just post up the defense on a third down and you create a first down for your offense. This is the type of mismatch that I think they should exploit the rest of the day.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a magnificent job by this defense. You get these toss sweeps, and here's the deal. You've got to secure the edge and use leverage out there, and they do a great job of that, and the running back has to get himself back in the interior. Once he does that, he's running right back into the pursuit of the defense, and, Chris, there's nowhere to go. That's a great stop.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Coming after him. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. Offense sets up for play number 8 on this drive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Looking for his back. Nice grab. It's Scott. And the Owls fail to come up with another 3rd down stop.
Well, Chris, in modern football, having a back that can catch the ball out of the backfield is not just a luxury, it's a necessity, and here's the reason why. You can't defend everything as a defense if the back can be a threat, and here on 3rd down, he's able to move the chains with a nice completion. Chris, you're supposed to build a defense front to back and inside out. None of that happens here. This offense hits them right down the middle. That is way too easy. They're going to have to change this scheme immediately. Call something different on defense right now.
Oh, the pocket collapsing. They'll get him down for a gain of 1.
Chris, as a quarterback, you've got to always make your offense right. And here, the coverage unit did such a good job. Look at this. There's nowhere to throw the football, and yet the quarterback just makes the offense right by picking up a positive gain. It doesn't have to be a big play all the time. You just do these little things and keep moving the ball forward.
Caught behind the line. It's Scott. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw. It's Hayes. Oh, they got him for a sack on 3rd down. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So they won't take a shot at the end zone. Out comes the field goal team trying to get 3 before the end of the half. He made it. 3 points on the board. And they've regained the lead.
Well, that's a confidence boost for this team. It's a good quality drive, and you ended in points. I know they would have rather been in the end zone, but again, getting points on the board in this situation, that's solid for them.
Return starts from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. One more play before they head to the locker room. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Going to try to use his legs here. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Out of bounds, but a nice gain. It's just short of the 45. The Owls will kick this away to start the second half. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I know it doesn't look like much, but I really like that play. Chris, first of all, you're getting yourself in a more manageable third down situation, and the entire point of this thing is to move the chains. So creating this situation is not bad for the offense.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? To the air, it's Hayes. Looking to scramble. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
That's a really good win for this defense, Chris. You feel like that possession is leading to a first down, because first and second down success lead to a third and short, and yet the defense is able to fight and get off the field here. I think this is a punt all day long. Third and short, own side of the field. Great stop.
The offense stays on the field. The coach is going to go for it on 4th and 2 in his own territory. Looking for a man. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He'll be ruled down there, but a fourth down conversion with plenty to spare.
That is such a demoralizing play for a defense. They have done everything right, put themselves in a position where it's fourth and forever. You've got to get yourself off the field. You cannot allow...
Got an opening here. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a first down.
Well, that is too easy right down the center of that defense. Great job by this offensive line, in particular in the middle of that offensive line. Guard, center, guard. Getting the job done, covering up color, and that's an easy run for a big gain from this back.
First down and 10 now. Here comes a throw from the red zone. He's running out of time here. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Chris, I think he's a bit rattled here. Sometimes you see the mechanics falter, and in particular footwork, and you can tell that the game is moving too fast for the quarterback, and that's what I'm seeing right now. He's not stepping through his drop. He throws this off his back foot, and it's totally inaccurate.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. To throw, it's Hayes. Running out of time in the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's not going to get there. Short of the first down. Rigs up 4th.
You know, Chris, that's a pretty smart decision by this quarterback. There really wasn't anything open down the field, and rather than forcing it on 3rd and long, he gives it to his back and allows his back to try to make a play. And I think he creates here a 4th down situation where they'll go for it. So a good completion that moves this ball forward.
Offense trying to convert again on 4th down. They'll go for it. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play. Turnover on downs after that defensive stop. Using his legs, it's Morgan. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Second down play coming up for this offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Chris, I just get the sense that this quarterback is rushing. He goes through his reads. I think he does that a little quickly. He tries to get to the check down, throw this ball short, and he's unable to connect. He's jumping at the...
Oh, the pass is picked off. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge